Episode 74. The reactions of the three major guilds, to be honest, were quite a surprise to Yi Shu as well. Their response was truly mature and magnanimous, exactly what you'd expect from a major guild that stood the test of time. Lord Grimm reacted the fastest. Not long after the Blood Gunner incident that Yi Wei-young sent him a message. She didn't mention that business at all, directly inviting him to take down the Goblin Merchant together. The terms are negotiable, but the primary condition is guaranteeing that tyrannical ambition gets the first clear on the Goblin Merchant. Yi Shu had no objections. He needed the Goblin Merchant too, and while he'd originally planned to rely on the market, this ready-made opportunity was too good to pass up. Upgrading the Myriad Manifestations umbrella would require an incredibly broad range of materials. I'm already level 21, and the Myriad Manifestations umbrella still isn't fully upgraded to level 15. Good thing it's a silver weapon, or it'd be falling behind. Tyrannical ambition reacted quickly, while Bluebrook Guild was a bit slower on the uptake. From Blue River's words, Yi Shu could sense his inner conflict. Yi Shu understood this perfectly. It was just a shame that letting emotions get the better of him at a time like this meant missing a golden opportunity. As for Herb Garden, Yi Shu had no news from them. The people from Herb Garden had never contacted Yi Shu directly. They wanted to kill the Goblin Merchant, but this boss spawned randomly, so there was no way to set a specific time. But after all these years, everyone's gotten used to dealing with it. You just carry on with whatever you were doing. When a world boss spawns, you go for it if you can. So, the moment the clock struck midnight, everyone was right back to organizing dungeon runs. Yi Shu received a message from Tianqi, asking if he wanted to head to Frost Forest. The fact that Brother Expert had taken the initiative to invite them to kill the Blood Gunner had the group feeling pretty pumped. They felt their bond with Brother Expert had grown a little closer. As soon as it hit midnight and the dungeon attempts reset, they immediately reached out.
Hey, need one more?
Yeah, we are. We're short one player.
Oh, I'll be right there.
For Yi Shu, running dungeons was a daily necessity, the primary source of both experience and income. Even without an invitation from Tianqi and the others, Yi Shu would have definitely joined a random pickup group. With these guys, at least when something I need drops, I get first dibs. That's not easy to come by. After Lord Grimm arrived at Frost Forest, Yi Shu unexpectedly spotted that brawler newbie, Steamed Bun Invasion.
What are you doing here?
Yi Shu found it strange. He scanned the area, but Mid-Month Slumber wasn't there. Was that kid still glaring at him? He had no idea. He didn't even have Mid-Month Slumber on his friends list.
Yeah, that's me. Just here to learn from you pros.
Steamed Bun Invasion was being quite modest. Yi Shu knew that while this guy was a newbie to glory, his mechanics were actually pretty solid.
Moonlight Sleep's been playing all day, so he logged off. Chen Yu said she can't pull another all-nighter either. I'm tapped out for tomorrow too.
Mu Yunshen said from the side.
And you, Brother Expert?
Tianqi took the opportunity to ask about Yi Shu's schedule. From the last 3 days, it looked like the expert was pulling all-nighters every single day.
I'm still a creature of the night.
Yi Shu replied, forming a party as he spoke. The 5 of them headed into the dungeon. Although Steamed Bun Invasion was a total newbie, he was actually the highest level player in the party, sitting at level 23. They chatted and found out this guy was a total maniac. On launch day, he went a full 24 hours without rest. The next day, he caught a few hours of haphazard sleep, then got right back into the fight. In the 48 hours since launch, he spent a total of 6 on eating and sleeping. 42 hours in the game. That's basically on par with a major guild's shift rotation. Everyone got back to work, pulling mobs and leveling. Yi Shu remained at the center, directing everything, and it all went smoothly.
After a sand toss, it's best not to immediately rush in for a frontal attack. Against monsters, it's not so bad, but in a PK, an experienced player who gets blinded will instantly use a sweeping attack or something similar to control the space in front of them.
Yi Shu took the opportunity to give Steamed Bun Invasion some pointers.
So, what should I do then?
The other party was also very earnest in seeking advice.
Dude, just flank them. They can't see you anyway.
Tianqi and the others all started chattering away, playing the role of instructors. Flanking was one approach, and Yi Shu didn't directly dismiss the advice from Tianqi and the others.
But that takes time, and it wastes those precious few seconds of blindness. Actually, the best approach is not to use Sand Toss as your opening move. Instead, weave it into your combos. Use it to ambush your opponent unexpectedly during the fight. And you have to make sure you have other options ready, even if you don't land the blind effect.
So you're saying you can't base your whole follow-up attack on landing a blind?
Exactly. Using Sand Toss to blind someone first and then attacking is an old, tired trick. Nowadays, only rookies still pull that trick, and only rookies fall for it.
What if you open with a sneak attack? What about using Sand Toss?
That'll work.
After answering, Yeshu broke out in a cold sweat. The new generation really does surpass the old. Even a rookie's thinking is this underhanded now.
But you can't rely entirely on the blindness for your follow-up attacks, right?
Right.
Got it.
Steamed Bun Invasion felt he'd learned a new trick and was quite satisfied. He immediately began practicing it while fighting monsters. He tried to find openings to use Sand Toss during his attacks. The stupid NPC monsters weren't like players. They didn't have the shameless ability to dodge blindness by turning their heads or shaking their faces. Steamed Bun Invasion's Sand Toss looked pretty sharp.
Bro, when are you taking us to kill that goblin merchant again?
Tian Chi and the others asked. A greedy bunch, these guys.
Well, I promised Dignified Dynasty I'd help them with that.
Tyrannical ambition? Are you planning to join them?
No.
And this is?
Just helping them kill a goblin merchant.
Hired help?
Tian Chi and the others asked. The term wasn't unfamiliar to them. In team activities like running dungeons, hired help was common, especially in mid to low tier guilds. These guilds often lacked the strength to clear certain dungeons on their own. To get the gear and improve their standing, they'd sometimes hire expert players to join their party and lend a hand. But the idea of hiring outside help is almost unheard of for the top 3 guilds. What kind of expert doesn't the 3 great guilds have? What kind of dungeon could they possibly not clear? And what kind of boss could they possibly not defeat? They represent the absolute peak of team strength in the game. If even they can't handle something, then no outside hired gun is going to make a difference. But now, Brother Expert was actually being hired by the 3 major guilds. This was nothing like selling oneself out. It felt more like inviting a celebrity to make a guest appearance, a big star collecting an appearance fee. Tian Chi and the others were absolutely green with envy. To think they'd once tried to recruit the expert into their own Moonwheel Guild, they felt utterly mortified. Even the 3 major guilds pay for his services. Their Moonwheel Guild, ranked outside the top 50 in the Heavenly Domain, wouldn't be worthy of him even if they offered him the guild leader position. As they fought and chatted, a message notification flashed. Yi Chu opened it to see it was from Yi Wei Yang.
The goblin merchant has spawned.
I'm in a dungeon.
Same goes for anyone else in a dungeon. Contact me when you're out.